everyone. Apologies for the delay. YouTube has been having a hissy fit, not letting me in for the past 5 minutes. But here we go. I am ready to go now. So we are all here. So hello and welcome to this evening's quiz. I hope you are all having a wonderful week and are starting to feel a little bit festive. As you can see, it's Christmas here, essentially. I've got my tree, I've got my Santa hat, I've got my Santa dress, feeling very festive. So I hope you all are as well. So quiz is the same as always. We will be starting about 8:05, just to give people some time to join. So in the meantime, use this time to go grab yourself a drink, get yourself nice and settled, and check out the picture round. So you can find the picture round in the video description. It's also over on the Facebook page and on the Facebook event. Have a look there. Should be appropriately Christmas themed. So if the link is wrong, it won't be appropriately Christmas themed. I hope that's not the case. If it is, do let me know. Hi Ryan, thank you. I feel quite fab as well. It's quite a nice dress. Yeah. Hi Matt. But yes, I hope you're all well. Looking forward to this evening's quiz. Hi, Mum. If you are dressed up, feel free to send me a photograph. If you're happy for me to share the photograph, then feel free to send me a photograph of you all dressed up, looking Christmassy too. I'm going to try and make a nice collection of photographs over on the Facebook page after the quiz. I almost feel like we're having a Christmas party together, but not, is my hope. Oh, thank you, Tasha. Feeling pretty. So we will be starting the quiz in about 4 minutes, just to give everyone some time to join. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you for a second to look at my wonderful Christmas background. I'm using a different laptop to usual, and I haven't got the charger with this one. The other one just wasn't letting me start the live stream. So I'm just going to run away and grab my laptop charger for this one. So I will see you shortly. Okay, there we go. We're not going to run out of battery in the middle of the stream now, which, is always a good thing. So, Merry Christmas, Ian. So, hi. Okie dokie. Me have a there we go. I have just posted your picture now, Mum. So yes, if anyone does want to post pictures, I can add them over on the Facebook page. Hi, Carly. Oh, thank you. I'm feeling fab and festive again. As always, I've been exclusively wearing Christmas clothes since the 11th of December. So, I've been trying to keep the Christmas spirit up, even when things don't feel quite as Christmassy. Hi, Prem. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas to you as well. And happy Christmas to everybody. So we will be starting the quiz in just a couple of minutes. So yeah, use this time to get yourself nice and settled, grab yourself a drink and have a look at the picture round if you haven't already. There's a picture round this week. They're all Christmas dingbats. So you just have to work out the word phrase saying related to Christmas. Hopefully there's some easy, some difficult in there. We shall see. Yeah, and so just got a couple of minutes to carry on looking at that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm did think about playing some Christmas music, but YouTube tends to have hissy fits about that type of thing with all the licensing, so I'd better be safe than sorry. Not have them stop the stream in the middle of it. Wouldn't go down too well, unfortunately. There we go. But yes, as you see, we already have one post over in the Facebook event. So if you do want to put your photos on, let me know. I think I have to press approve, but you're more than welcome to put pictures over there. Hiya, Chris, Simon, happy Christmas. No, there's not going to be any kazoo renditions of tunes for you, Matt. They're okay in smaller quizzes. I don't like doing that on YouTube. Mostly because I can't get through it without bursting into fits of giggles, so the quiz would go on for about 4 hours. Okay, well, according to my watch, it is 8:05, which means it is time to get started on the quiz. So, hello, welcome everybody. I know some of you I've said hello to you, some of you I haven't because I don't know you're here. Not the end of the world. Hello and welcome everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful Christmas time. Hi, Rachel. And I hope you are looking forward to this evening's quiz. So in case you haven't realised by now, the theme this week is Christmas. Every single round is Christmas themed. But the format is the same as always. So we will do 3 rounds, followed by a short break. We'll then mark those 3 rounds. We'll come back and do the final 2 rounds, have a short break, mark those rounds, and then mark the picture around there as well. In terms of round themes, we're starting off as always with general knowledge, or in this case, random Christmas trivia. We then move on to a round about Christmas films. We then have a round of anagrams. Round 4 is Christmas song lyrics, and round number 5 is a connection round. I wonder how many of you can already guess the connection right now. We'll see. So yeah, that's the rounds for this week. For rules are the same as always, but in case there's anyone who's new, I'll just run through them very quickly. So rule number 1 is please don't go looking up the answers. Obviously, it spoils it for yourselves a bit if you're looking up what the answers are. It is meant to be a test of what you know, in a fun way, of course. Rule number 2 is very similar, but it's please don't post your answers in the comments, because in the same way that looking the answers up spoils them for you, putting them in the comments spoils it for everyone else. And I don't want either of those. The third rule is essentially I'm quizmaster, so whatever I say goes. Obviously, I am human. I have been known to make mistakes on occasion. I'll always accept a polite correction. I won't accept people shouting at me because it makes me sad, and I don't like being sad. So yeah, but ultimately, Quizmaster's word is final. Use your own discretion, of course, but yeah, ultimately, Quizmaster's word is final. And the final rule is particularly important this week. It's just have fun. It's just meant to be a bit of a laugh. It's not meant to be taken too seriously. And it's Christmas. If you can't tell, I love Christmas. So there you go. So if everybody is ready, then we can make a start. So if you let me know, drop me a comment if you are ready, and we can get going. Perfect. Okay, I've had a couple of people saying they're ready now, so we're going to make a start. So starting off with your Christmas trivia round 1. Question 1. Which popular Christmas beverage is also known as milk punch? So, which popular Christmas beverage is also known as milk punch? Question number two. How many ghosts appear in A Christmas Carol? So, how many ghosts appear in A Christmas Carol? And this is general knowledge. Round one's always general knowledge. But of course, it's Christmas themed general knowledge. Question three. Which country gifts a Christmas tree to the UK every year? So, which country gifts a Christmas tree to the UK every year? Question number four. What color? What color Christmas does Elvis Presley sing about? So, what color Christmas does Elvis Presley sing about? Question number five. Which modern day country was St. Nicholas born in? So, which modern day country was St. Nicholas born in? Question six. What did Frosty the Snowman do when an old silk hat was placed upon his head? So, what did Frosty the Snowman do when an old silk hat was placed upon his head? Question seven. Which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot? And that's holiday in the American sense of the word, so Thanksgiving, 4th of July, that type of thing. Not holidays in Christmas. So, which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot? Oh, apologies, there's someone at my door. Let me go check that out. Not me. Don't know who it is. Don't know why. If someone sent it as a Christmas present, thank you. But I will read the next question. I need to remember which question we're up to now. So question 8. Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? So which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? It is the spirit of Christmas. Unfortunately, I've already eaten dinner, so it wasn't a pizza that I wanted. So I'm going to repeat, I can't remember if I repeated that one, but question 8 again is which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? Question number 9, what was the first company to use Santa Claus in advertising? So, which was the first company to use Santa Claus in advertising? Oh, I'm back at my door again. I'm just going to read question 10 very quickly and then leave you with it. Question 10 is which popular Christmas song was originally written for Thanksgiving? Sorry, everyone. Yeah, so I have read all 10 questions. I apologise for how much of a shambles that round has been. Does anyone need any questions repeating? It is free pizza. um, Ryan, it was someone delivering pizza to me, but it was for a gift from a friend, but they didn't tell me it was happening, and I've already eaten dinner, so it was very confusing. Um, cool. Question 7 for Mum. So 7 was which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot? So that's holiday in terms of other holidays celebrated throughout the year, so not Christmas, if that makes sense. There we go. Um, okay, so no one said they need any other questions. So I'm going to question 10 again. So question 10 was which popular Christmas song was originally written for Thanksgiving? It wasn't written for Christmas at all. Okay, if no one said anything else, I'm going to move on to round 2 now. If you do think of any other questions, I will repeat them in the break. So round 2 is all about Christmas films. So, question one. In the 2003 film Elf, what name is given to the human child that Santa accidentally carries to the North Pole? Thank you for the pizza, Anna. So you're on the stream now. Confused me massively. Thank you. So to repeat question one again, in the 2003 film Elf, what name is given to the human child that Santa accidentally carries to the North Pole? Question two, how many sizes does the Grinch's heart grow once he develops feelings? So how many sizes does the Grinch's heart grow once he gets feelings? Question three, in the 1994 film The Santa Claus, what is the name of the dark-haired head elf that Scott Calvin meets when he first arrives at the North Pole? So, in the 1994 film The Santa Claus, what is the name of the dark-haired head elf that Scott Calvin meets when he first arrives at the North Pole? I actually watched this film for the first time this afternoon. Question four. Who directed the 1946 classic Christmas film It's a Wonderful Life? So, who directed the 1946 classic Christmas film It's a Wonderful Life? Question five. In which city did the 1947 film Miracle on 34th Street take place? So, in which city did the 1947 film Miracle on 34th Street take place? Question six, the tagline of the film Scrooged, which is Bill Murray is back among the ghosts, only this time it's three against one, is a reference to which other Bill Murray film? So the tagline of the film Scrooged, Bill Murray is back among the ghosts, only this time it's three against one, is a reference to which other Bill Murray movie? Question seven. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, once the fog rolls in, who does Jack Skellington place at the head of the reindeer so that he can see through the fog? So, in The Nightmare Before Christmas, once the fog rolls in, who does Jack Skellington place at the head of the reindeer so that he can see through the fog? Question 8. Which noted actor provided the conductor's voice for the 2004 animated film The Polar Express? So, which noted actor provided the conductor's voice for the 2004 animated film The Polar Express? Question 9. In the 2006 film The Santa Claus 3 The Escape Clause, which member of the Council of Legendary Figures is the film's main villain? So, in the 2006 film The Santa Claus 3 The Escape Clause, which member of the Council of Legendary Figures is the film's main villain? Finally, question 10. Who portrays the male lead in Jingle All the Way? So, who portrays the male lead in Jingle All the Way? Okay, so that is the end of round 2. If you need any of those questions again, then do let me know. Well, thank you, Reggie. As no one's, oh, question 7, of course. So question 7 was, in The Nightmare Before Christmas, once the fog rolls in, who does Jack Skellington place at the head of the reindeer so that he can see through the fog? Okay, and as we haven't had any further requests for repeats, I will move on to round 3. So round 3 are all Christmas themed anagrams. So essentially, they're all anagrams of Christmassy words, phrases, etc. You simply have to tell me what the unscrambled ones are. So question 1, what is an anagram of stole time? So what is an anagram of stole time? I have popped that in the video comments as well, just in case anyone needs to see it written down. I read copy and paste it, but I'm on a different. I've got the questions on a different computer to the live stream, so I can't copy and paste it across. Question 2, what is an anagram of Helena Moo? So the anagram is Helena Moo. So Helena is in the name and moo is in the noise a cow makes. Question 3. What is an anagram of coordinates? So, what is an anagram of the word coordinates? And remember, these are all Christmas themed. Question 4. What is an anagram of epic mine? So, what is an anagram of epic mine? Question 5. What is an anagram of tossing eagerness? So, what is an anagram of tossing eagerness? Question 6. What is an anagram of horn plot? So, what is an anagram of horn plot? And that is horn as in the comedian Alex Horn, so it's got an E on the end of it. HORNE, plot. Question number 7. What is an anagram of rematch starfish? So, what is an anagram of rematch starfish? Question 8. What is an anagram of Miss Chatterer? So, what is an anagram of Miss Chatterer? Question 9. What is an anagram of wolf snakes? So, what is an anagram of wolf snakes? So, both as in the animals, the animal wolf and the animal snakes. Finally, question 10. What is an anagram of Yeti jewel? So what is an anagram of Yeti Duel? So Yeti is in the Abominable Snowman and Duel is in fight. So Duel. Okay, so with that, we are at the end of this round and at the end of the first half of the quiz. So we will take a short break now. If there are any questions that you need repeating from any of the first 3 rounds, then do let me know. I know in the past when we've done anagrams, we haven't marked them until the second half of the quiz to give you a bit more time to think about them. So I'm happy to mark them now. I'm happy to mark them at the end. If you have a preference, do pop it in the comments. Or 1 vote for the end. Otherwise, I will give you up until my timer says I've been live for 40 minutes. Yeah, of course, all the votes rolling in are saying at the end. So that is fine. So yeah, we can mark the anagrams at the end. Obviously, do still keep having a look at them. Yes, we'll be marking the answers then to the first 2 rounds in about 2 and a bit minutes. If you do need any repeats, do let me know. Number 6 of the anagrams round, is that? Yeah. So number 6 on the anagrams round was horn plot. So that was horn as in the comedian Alex Horne. So it's got an E on the end, Horne. And then plot as in the plot of land, a graph. Just about a minute left now. Oh no, I scratched my lip and smudged my lipstick. Oh well. That is the timer now saying I've been live for 40 minutes, which is when I said I would end the break. So we'll make a start and go through the answers now for the first 2 rounds. Starting off with the Christmas trivia. So question 1, the Christmas beverage that's known as milk punch is eggnog. Question number 2, there are 4 ghosts in the Christmas Carol. So, of course, you've got the ghosts of Christmases past, present, and future, but you also have Jacob Marley right at the start. So that's 4 ghosts. Question 3. It's Norway that gives a Christmas tree to the UK every year. It's the one in Trafalgar Square. Question 4. Elvis is having a blue Christmas. Question 5. The modern day country that St. Nicholas was born in is Turkey. Question 6. When an old silk hat was placed upon Frosty the Snowman's head, he began to dance around. So if you've got anything about him dancing, anything that involves dancing or moving, yeah, because the lyric is when they placed, there must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. So yeah, so anything along the lines of sort of moving, dancing, you can have there. Question 7. The Santa's reindeer that has the same name as another holiday mascot is Cupid. No, Came Alive is fine, Ryan. Yes, question 7, the answer is Cupid, obviously a mascot of Valentine's Day. Question 8, it was Germany that started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree. Question 9, Coca-Cola, of course, was the first company to use Santa in advertising. And question 10 was probably a bit of a tricky one, made you think. But the Christmas song that was originally written for Thanksgiving is Jingle Bells. Yeah, it doesn't mention Christmas anywhere in the song, but obviously riding through the snow makes you think Christmas time. But no, it was originally written for Thanksgiving. So Jingle Bells is your answer there. Moving on to round 2 now, which was the Christmas films. So question 1 was, what's the name of the human child in Elf? That is Buddy. Question 2, the Grinch's heart grows 3 sizes. Question 3, the name of the sort of head elf in the North Pole in the Santa Claus is Bernard. Question 4, It's a Wonderful Life was directed by Frank Capra. Question 5, The Miracle on 34th Street took place in New York. Question 6, the tagline of the film Scrooge references Ghostbusters. Of course, it's the other Bill Murray film where he's being played by ghosts. Question 7, in The Nightmare Before Christmas, it is Jack Skellington's dog called Zero that gets put at the head of the reindeer. He also has a glowing red nose. So that's why he gets put there. Question 8, it was Tom Hanks that lent his voice to the conductor in the Polar Express, amongst many other characters in that film. He voiced, I think, about 8 people. It's either 6 or 8 people in that film. So quite a lot. Question 9, the main villain of the Santa Claus 3 is Jack Frost, jealous that he doesn't have his own holiday. And question 10, the male lead in Jingle All the Way is played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. There we go. So that is all your answers for rounds 1 and 2. And we've said we won't mark round 3 until the end. I was about to start going through those answers. So we'll move on then to the second half of the quiz, starting with a round of Christmas lyrics. So you simply have to tell me what song these lyrics come from. Obviously, there's been so many covers of different Christmas songs that you don't need the artist, it's just the song name. Otherwise, you could probably put Cliff Richard for most things. A joke about that, but no, it's just the song name you need. So starting with question 1. So The lyric is, now the calendar is just one page, and of course I am excited. So question 1 again is, now the calendar is just one page, and of course I am excited. Question 2 is, everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. So what song does that come from? So everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. So just name the song. Question 3. What song has the lyric, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door? So what song contains the lyric, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door? Question 4 is, I'm gonna find that girl underneath the mistletoe, we'll kiss by candlelight. So number 4 is, I'm gonna find that girl underneath the mistletoe, we'll kiss by candlelight. Question 5 is, tell me baby, do you recognise me? So number 5 is, tell me baby, do you recognise me? Question 6 is, and the Christmas bells that ring there are the clanging chimes of doom. So number 6 is, and the Christmas bells that ring there are the clanging chimes of doom. Question 7 is, so I'm sending you this Christmas card to say it's nice to have you here. So 7 again is, so I'm sending you this Christmas card to say it's nice to have you here. Question 8 is, now the frosticles appear and they've frozen up my beard. So question 8 again is, now the frosticles appear and they've frozen up my beard. Question 9 is, does your granny always tell you that the old songs are the best? Number 9 is, does your granny always tell you that the old songs are the best? Finally, question 10 is, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Number 10 is, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Okay. So with that, we are at the end of round 4. As always, if you need any questions again, let me know. Otherwise, I'll give you a few seconds to finish your answers. Cool. So question 7 is, so I'm sending you this Christmas card to say it's nice to have you here. I'm not going to sing number 2. I'll make it too easy, but I will read number 2 again. So number 2 was, everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Okay. As no one's asked for any again, I'm going to move on to round 5. So round 5 is a connection round. So these are all general knowledge questions, but they have a Christmassy connection. Question 10 is going to be, what is that connection? So question 1 is, what feature of the planet Saturn is made of billions of particles of ice and rock, ranging in size from a grain of sugar to the size of a house? So, what feature of the planet Saturn is made of billions of particles of ice and rock, ranging in size from a grain of sugar to the size of a house? Me? Question 2. In which card game are cards passed around the circle with the aim to not be left with the odd black queen? So, in which card game are cards passed around the circle with the aim being to not be left with the odd black queen? I know there's a couple of names for it, but there's only one that will fit the theme, so you have to have that one. Hi, Reggie. It's fine. Question 3. What is the name of Captain Marvel's pet cat from the Marvel film Captain Marvel? who is named after a character from Top Gun. So, what is the name of Captain Marvel's pet cat from the film version of Captain Marvel, not the comics, who is named after a Top Gun character? I feel like a fair number of you might have got the connection already. That is quite a fun fact, Reggie, actually. So apparently the cat that played the role was called Reggie. Question 4 is what is the name of the comedic character portrayed by Steve Coogan, who had his own 1997 sitcom following his life in a roadside hotel working for a small radio station? So, what is the name of the comedic character portrayed by Steve Coogan, who had his own 1997 sitcom following his life in a roadside hotel or working for a small radio station? Question 5, Roger Taylor, Ginger Baker, Travis Barker, and Phil Collins were all members of bands. What role did they have in those bands? So Roger Taylor, Ginger Baker, Travis Barker, and Phil Collins were all band members. What role did they have within those bands? Question 6, who portrayed Rose Tyler in Doctor Who? So, who portrayed Rose Tyler in Doctor Who? Question 7, which British reality television show, shown from September to December every year, has Guinness World Records named to be the world's most successful reality television format? As it's been taken to lots of other countries and it's just the most successful in general format of a show. So, which British reality television show, shown in the UK from September to December every year, has Guinness World Records named to be the world's most successful reality television format? Although it is known by a different name in different countries. Question 8, which Tchaikovsky ballet tells the story of a princess named Odette who is transformed by an evil sorcerer's curse? So, which Tchaikovsky ballet tells the story of a princess named Odette who is transformed by an evil sorcerer's curse? Question 9. Which film, which is part of a major franchise, won 11 awards from 11 nominations at the 2004 Oscar Awards, including the award for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Visual Effects? And note, you need to be specific, so I need the film name. If you just get the franchise name, you get half a point. So I will repeat that because it was quite long. So question 9 was which film that was part of a major franchise won 11 awards from 11 nominations at the 2004 Oscars, including the awards for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Visual Effects. Note, to get the full point, you need the full film name. If you get the franchise, you get half a point. Okay, and then question 10 is what Christmassy connection is there between all or part of the last 9 answers? So what Christmassy connection is there between all or part of the last 9 answers? Okay, so with that, we are at the end of the questions. So as usual, we will have a short break now. If you need any questions repeating from any of rounds 3, 4, or 5, now is your last chance to ask them. And of course, don't forget to have a look at the picture round. If you haven't already looked at that, you can find it in the video description or over on the Facebook page and Facebook event. Otherwise, I will give you up to 3.5 minutes or so just to finalize your answers. And then we will come back and mark them. Of course, I'm guessing, Mum, that's one from the connection round. I will read one. If it's not, if it's a different round, then let me know. But so question 1 from the connection round is what feature of the planet Saturn is made of billions of particles of ice and rock, ranging in size from a grain of sugar to the size of a house? Of course, you can use the connection to work backwards as well with this round, of course. If you've worked out the connection and are missing some answers, think about what it could be. Okay, guys, you're about a minute or so left. Okay, we'll make a start on going through the answers now. I've had plenty of time. So I will start off with the anagrams left over from the first half of the quiz. So number one, stole time is an anagram of mistletoe. Number two, Helena Moo is an anagram of Home Alone. Question three, coordinates is an anagram of decorations. Number four, epic mine is an anagram of mince pie. Number five, tossing eagerness is an anagram of season's greetings. Number six, horn plot is an anagram of North Pole. Number seven, rematch starfish is an anagram of Father Christmas. Number eight, Miss Chatterer is an anagram of Christmas tree. Number nine, wolf snakes is an anagram of snowflakes. And number 10, Yeti Jewel is an anagram of Yuletide. Moving on to the lyrics round, round four. So now the calendar is just one page, and of course I am excited. Comes from the song Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses. One of my favourite Christmas songs. Number two, Everyone Dancing Merrily in the New Old-Fashioned Way is from Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Number three, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Fun fact, it's Michael Bublé's most streamed song, closely followed by Holly Jolly Christmas. Number four, I'm gonna find that girl underneath the mistletoe, we'll kiss by candlelight, is from Merry Christmas Everyone. I can never remember which one of them, Merry Christmas Everyone and Merry Christmas Everybody, which one of them is Shaking Stevens and which one is Slade. I think that one's Shaking Stevens. Question five, Tell Me Baby, Do You Recognize Me? Is from Last Christmas. Question six, and the Christmas bells that ring there are the clanging chimes of doom, are from Do They Know It's Christmas? Number seven, so I'm sending you this Christmas card to say it's nice to have you here, and is from Step Into Christmas, and it's the Elton John Christmas song. Number nine, now the frosticles appear and they've frozen up my beard, pardon me, is from I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. Question nine, does your granny always tell you that the old songs are the best? That one is Merry Christmas Everybody. It's the one with four that I get confused. Can never remember who sings which one. And finally, question 10, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. That one is from White Christmas. There we go. And to your point, Reggie, of are they really Christmas songs? I don't know if you're talking about your one of the Pogues or the Darkness or my one. All of mine have the word Christmas in them, so yes, all of mine are definitely Christmas songs. Moving on to the answers for round 5 now, is the connection round. If you haven't got the connection already, when I start reading the answers, you probably will, I think. But question 1, so the feature of the planet Saturn that's made of like loads of billions of particles of ice and rock is its rings. Question 2, that card game where you're passing cards around the circle and don't want to be left with the odd black queen is Old Maid. Question 3, Captain Marvel's pet cat is called Goose. Question 4, the name of the character played by Steve Coogan is Alan Partridge. Question 5, Roger Taylor, Ginger Baker, Travis Barker and Phil Collins are all drummers. Question 6, Rose Tyler in Doctor Who was played by Billie Piper. Question 7, the British reality TV show shown September to December every year is Strictly Come Dancing. Question 8, the Tchaikovsky ballet is Swan Lake. Question 9, the film that won 11 awards at the 2004 Oscars is Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. So you need to have put The Return of the King for the full point. If you've just put Lord of the Rings, you can still have half a point. And yes, I hope everyone's got the connection by now, but if you haven't, these are all the 12 days of Christmas. So obviously, question 1, 5 gold rings. Question 2, 8 maids a milking. 3 is 6 geese a laying. 4, partridge in a pear tree. 5 is 12 drummers drumming. 6 is 11 pipers piping. 7 is 9 ladies dancing. 8 is 7 swans swimming. And 9 is 12 lords a leaping. I think I've said 12 for 2 of them, but you know what I mean. I can never quite remember the full order. There it is. 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping. There we go. So question 9 is 10 lords a leaping, not 12 lords a leaping. There we go. It's finally moving on to the picture round. So these are the Christmas dingbats. So you simply have to work out the phrase. So number 1, the one with spear pepper garden, cottage shepherd apple. These are mince pies. You've got spearmint, peppermint, garden mint, cottage pie, shepherd pie, apple pie, etc. Question number 2. This is frankincense. So you got the word frank in the middle of the word touch. Question 3 is the festive season. Question 4 is White Christmas. 5 is Peace on Earth. 6 is Season's Greetings. 7 is wrapping paper. You've got a wrap in the middle of 2 slices of paper, so wrap in paper. Number 8 is tinsel. So you've got T in cell. So T is in the middle of the word cell, so tinsel. Number 9 is Noel. And number 10 is presents under the tree. There we go. There we go. With that, we are at the end of the Christmas quiz. So I hope you all have had a wonderful time. And I hope you've all had fun. Didn't find it too difficult, but not too easy at the same time. But yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas. Despite all of the weirdness that's going on and all the restrictions and everything, I still hope you managed to all have a wonderful time. And I will see you all in the new year. So when it comes to the new year, I am going to be dropping the quizzes down to once a fortnight rather than once a week. It's getting to be an awful lot to do it all every week. I will put a post up on the Facebook page as to which date it is that we're restarting. It will either be the 4th or the 11th. probably the 4th, but I might decide that I want 2 weeks break. We'll see. So I will let you know on the Facebook page when we're going to be restarting. Thank you everyone for your kind words. I'm seeing lots of good scores there. Yes, as I said, I hope you all have a wonderful time. And yeah, I'll see you all in the new year. If you have any suggestions of rounds you would like to see in the new year, do let me know. But yes, otherwise I will see you all very, very soon. Have a wonderful time.